pick a side, will you
But Grim Blitzer with you, and I'm going to send it down to the sideline reporter. It's game time. Grim Blitzer with you, your favorite announcer, along with Brickhead Mulligan and his mini mutant head Bricks Jr. Hey, next time, introduce me as Bricks Jr. and his giant mutant meathead Bricks. Whatever. Both teams are raring to go as the crowd cheers their team. Wow! It's the loudest cheering I've ever heard.
Grim, that's because they're cheering because a fan just did a header from the upper deck, and he got caught by the mutant shish kebab vendor. Talk about raring to go. I want a rare shish kebab to go.
You ever get hit in the head with a bodo, Grim?
Nope. Oh, no, that was totally unnecessary. It's second down, and they've got a long way to go. Let's see what they call here.
Hey, guys, this isn't funny. I swear to drunk, I'm not God, but seriously, stay in drugs, eat spoon, don't do vegetable.
With the vicious kill.
Did you know late hits are one of the leading causes of death for mutants over 25?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, right below attending bachelor parties and owning a Sam Schlong Galaxy phone.
And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. He's going berserk. The ball carrier better watch out. He just put that guy out of his misery and says, who's next?
Oh, sure, now he catches it.
Oh, man, he just went off the rails of a crazy train and murdered that guy. Gotta love it.
He should bite his head off for an encore, Grim.
And it's 1st and 10.
I do. I won. I won.
And he finds open spaces running toward the end zone.
Turn on your jet.
Oh, and you can bury that guy because he is dead. Here we go, folks. 1st and goal. Wow, the quarterback just threw a... Oh, big catch, big run, big touchdown.
Yeah, big deal. Oh, man, he just killed that guy when the play was over.
Well, if the ref didn't see it, at least the mortician did. He's coming out in the field now. First and goal. Offense says it's time to put the ref out of his misery. Oh, and the ref just bought himself one more play of life with some moves that would put some of our Hall of Famers to shame.
Oh, good. That gives me time to get odds on him. Someone give me a phone.
It's 1st and goal, time to put up or shut up. And they've had enough. The offense jumps off sides and attacks the ref. They're in scoring position. It's 1st down and goal. Oh, man, he just went off the rails of a crazy train and murdered that guy. Gotta love it.
He should bite his head off for an encore, Grim.
Here we go, 2nd and goal.
Where are we going?
And he just popped his eyes in the back of his head. Oh, no, that was totally unnecessary. I gotta see that one again.
It was also freaking awesome. I hope they have raincoats in the front row because that was splattering everywhere.
Well, if they don't score here, they're gonna have a tough decision on 4th down.
If I was that QB, I'd be pissed.
Oh, you knew you were going to see a lot of carnage today, folks. These teams have bad blood between them. Apparently, they got it from the same bloodmobile that... And the punter takes a break from knitting on the sidelines to come in and punt.
His knitting is superb, Grim. That cross-stitching...
Pow! And how about a little dirt sandwich? Oh, holy smokes! He just killed that player with a cheap shot. That's why we love the MFL. They've got a lot of yards to pick up. Let's see what they do on first down.
Ooh, hope he's got a good chiropractor.
Oh, man, he just killed that guy when the play was over.
And it's 1st and 10. The quarterback is headed up and calls a murder ball dirty trick to lay waste to the defense. They weren't even on the same page on that play. Second down and 10. And he finds open space and running toward the end zone.
Turn on your jets, you son of a bitch.
It's 1st and goal, time to put up or shut up. Touchdown! Oh, he ran through those defenders like a greased turkey.
Actually, he does have some turkey skin grafted on his backside from that bad burn he had last year.
Well, why go for one when you could go for two?
It's always been my philosophy.
And he gets into the end zone for the conversion. The home crowd isn't impressed with that showing, but their team has a chance to respond. Looks like he'll be able to run this one back if he's not terrified for his life.
He is, but he's got no choice.
And it's 1st and 10. And the quarterback is down.
Zoom in on his face.
Oh, man, he just went off the rails of a crazy train and murdered that guy. Gotta love it.
He should bite his head off for an encore, Grim.
Second down and 5.
If I was that QB, I'd be pissed.
3rd down and 8. Either the quarterback sack count is too high or his push-up. Oh, no, that was totally unnecessary. I got to see that one again.
It was also freaking...
That moment. And this game is up for grabs. With no punters left, the coach sends out the guy who probably regrets telling everyone he could punt at the combine. Oh, holy Montezuma's revenge. Here we go, folks. 1st and goal. And he finds open space and running toward the end zone.
Turn on your jets, you son of a bitch.
Well, why go for one when you could go for two?
It's always been my philosophy, but bricks can't hit.
And he gets into the end zone for the conversion. The home crowd isn't impressed with that showing, but their team has a chance to respond. He's going to be able to run this one back.
I wonder if the kicker was setting up an easy kill.
Oh, holy Montezuma's revenge. That's a crap... And it's 1st and 10. And the defense just knocked the wind out of that quarterback. Oh, come on, that was a cheap shot. That's why I love this guy. And so do the fans. Second down and more than the QB would like. And the defense was reading him like a book. Boom! Oh, man, he just went off the rails of a crazy train and murdered that guy. Gotta love it.
He should bite his head off for an encore, Grim.
Man, they've got a lot of yards to pick up. Let's see what they do on first down. And he finds open spaces running toward the end zone.
Turn on your jet, you son of a bitch!
Well, why go for one when you could go for two?
It's always been my philosophy.
No one was going to stop him. That's 2 points. The home crowd isn't impressed with that showing, but their team had a chance to respond. And that's a returnable ball.
Returnable? You mean we can get a refund for it?
No, Bricks, it means he can return it for... You know what? Never mind. Oh, man, he just went off the rails of a crazy train and murdered that guy. Gotta love it.
He should bite his head off for an encore, Grim.
And it's 1st and 10. Remember, folks, in the NFL, you are allowed to touch the quarterback, just like that. Rick, it's the 2-minute warning. You know what that means?
Whiskey?
Second down and ain't gonna happen, partner. Sack, kill, and a safety. Can it get any better than that? Well, if they recovered the ball in the end zone, they would have had a touchdown, but I'm just nip. Here comes the kicker.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this. What's the kicker, Grim?
This guy in the field.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me a story like, here's the kicker. When I turned on the light, it wasn't a broad in my bed. It was a chimp wearing a wig.
He just laid the wood on that guy.
Damn, you're gonna hit me.
Oh, that was totally uncalled for. And that's why we love the NFL. And the coach must have one hell of a hangover since he's sending out his field goal team and it's not even 4th down.
That looked like the QB's fault. If he held the ball spikes out like he was supposed to, the kicker would have never missed.
And it's 1st and 10.
How can I?
Like he just ran into the line at the DMV.
And guess what, Grim? That line ain't moving.
Yeah, that was kind of my point, Bricks. The quarterback shifts gears and goes into his hurry-up offense. And they just popped his eyes into the back of his head. That quarterback's gonna be hurt. Oh, mama! Just call him Cap'n Crunch. Another one bites the dust. He's leaving a wake of destruction in his path, and the body toll continues to climb. And he punched his way out of that tackle. And he finds open spaces running toward the end zone.
Turn on your jet, you son of a bitch.
How do you like that? He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10.
Holy mother of mutant mayhem, he scored!
Folks, when Well, why go for one when you could go for two?
It's always been my philosophy. But Bricks can't even get one. Oh, talking about points.
And he gets into the end zone for the conversion. At the end of quarter two, it's a blowout. We now go to our halftime show sponsored by Mutant Industries. Makers of... Forget about marching. Welcome to field. That flaming goalpost is just begging for it, and it's worth big points and maybe some third-degree burn. All right, kick it straight, kick it fast, and whatever you do, don't think about your kicker getting blown up.
Try not to overthink it. Just do what comes naturally. Unless what comes naturally is failure.
Only 10 seconds left. Go out with a bang.
Last time I heard that, I was in a porta potty with a skunk lady.
Boy, these guys are going to need to pull off a huge comeback in the second half to win this game. Here comes the kickoff.
Rim the toast. Why do we even come back here and bother? This is a waste of my time. Yeah, only one team is going to show up. Why should we have to?
And he finds open spaces running toward the end zone.
Turn on your jets, you son of a bitch.
Holy mother of mutant mayhem, he scored!
And let's see a replay highlight of that amazing touchdown. I can't believe it. Well, why go for one when you can go for two?
It's always been my philosophy. But Bricks can't even get one. Oh.
The defense better watch out. The quarterback just threw a murder ball. And he makes the grab and adds 2 points to their score. The Mutineers get buried today and lose by forfeit. Man, it's brutal out there. Body parts everywhere.
They had a better chance of baptizing a herd of cats than winning this game.
It's probably a good thing the game ended up in forfeit. They weren't going to make it out of the stadium alive with this performance anyway. The fans were going to kill them if the opposition didn't.
Gotta love that fan passion.
Let's hear what the game's MVP has to say about this carnage.
I'd rather listen to Sarah Palin read the entire works of Shakespeare while tripping my brains out.
Actually, that sounds kind of fun.
Grim Blitzrow with Brickhead Mulligan and Bricks Jr. and all the folks at Evil SN want to thank you for watching this.
Today's game was